6 in the morning. The room is quiet. Sarah stands before the glass, tracing the line of her jaw with a steady hand. She applies the moisturizer, a rhythmic, cooling motion, then reaches for the glass of water on the counter. She drinks it down in one long pull. This is the first action of the day. Prioritize the body. She knows the machine must be fueled before the mind can be sharp. By 7, she is at the desk. The notebook is open, the pen hovering. She writes 3 goals, her strokes firm and deliberate. There is no hesitation, no waiting for outside validation. She maps out the hours to come with the precision of an architect. This is the second step. Define your own success. She does not look for permission. She does not wait for an invitation. She simply chooses the path, marks the milestones, and closes the book. The sun hits the floor, and she is already moving, fully prepared for the world to begin. The cafe door chimes, and Sarah spots her partner at a corner table. She sits, sets her cup down, and speaks immediately. No guessing games, no hedging. She outlines the schedule for the rest of the day, her tone level and precise. This is the third step. Radical honesty. When her partner offers a counter-proposal, a brief tension sparks between them. Sarah does not interrupt. She watches the movement of their hands, listens to the cadence of their voice, and waits for the final word to land. She breathes. She processes the request without defensive reflexes. This is the fourth step. Active listening builds bridges, not walls. She takes a moment to synthesize the feedback, then speaks again, acknowledging the point made. The tension dissipates, replaced by a clear, shared path forward. She leans back, observing the shift in her partner's posture from rigid to relaxed. They are no longer talking around the issues, but directly into them. She notes the change, recognizes the clarity, and knows that truth is the only foundation that holds. The air in the gym is heavy, thick with the scent of rubber and the rhythmic clatter of iron. Sarah moves toward the rack, her focus narrowing to the bar. She sets her grip, feet planted firmly against the floor, and locks her core. She initiates the lift. The weight is unforgiving, pulling against her muscles with every inch of ascent. At the midpoint, her arms begin to tremble. The burn flares, a sharp white heat that signals the body to quit. Her pulse thrashes against her temples. This is the fifth step. Physical strength builds mental resilience. She does not drop the weight. She fights the urge to release the tension, instead driving her heels harder into the ground. She forces the bar through the final lockout, holding it there for a heartbeat to prove the command of her mind over the fatigue of her nerves. She lowers it with slow, calculated control, the metal clanging against the safety pins. She exhales a long, steady breath, her lungs expanding fully. The fire in her muscles remains, but it is no longer an obstacle. It is evidence of the work done. Sarah returns home to a quiet house. Her partner is occupied elsewhere, and she welcomes the space. She moves to the kitchen, focusing on the tactile reality of her evening meal. She washes fresh greens, feeling the cold water on her skin, and slices lean protein with rhythmic precision. This is the seventh step. Food is fuel for longevity. She plates the meal, the colors bright against the ceramic. She carries it to the table, but stops halfway. Her phone sits on the counter. Screen dark, a notification pinging softly. She walks past it, leaves it in the hallway, and closes the door. This is the eighth step. Protect your peace from digital noise. She sits down to eat in the silence, listening only to the sound of her own breath and the faint hum of the refrigerator. The urge to scroll, to compare, to consume the opinions of others, flickers in her mind, and she lets it fade. She finishes her meal, the absence of digital interference creating a vacuum she fills with her own thoughts. She is not reacting to the world. She is grounding herself within it. Sarah finds her partner in the living room and stops. She recalls a moment from earlier how they handled a difficult phone call with patience. She sits beside them and speaks, clearly and directly. I appreciated how you stayed calm today when the schedule shifted. It made the afternoon easier for me. This is the ninth step. Verbalize appreciation to reinforce positive bonds. She watches their reaction, a genuine smile forming, and realizes the bridge between them is solid because she built her half of it with intention. She stands and moves toward the bedroom, leaving the day behind. She does not replay mistakes or worry about tomorrow. She places her head on the pillow, the room cool and dark. She is secure in who she is, whether standing alone or sharing this space. This is the final step. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy love. She closes her eyes, feeling the steady rhythm of her own heart. She built this day on her own terms, brick by brick, choice by choice. The cycle is complete. She breathes in, breathes out, and lets the silence take her.